Hello everyone, today we are going to learn about the breech presentation. So first of all, we will see what do we mean by presentation. So presentation is a part of the fetus that first passes through the pelvic beam. Fetus pole that first passes through the pelvic beam. So now what is breech presentation? It is the presentation where the lower pole of fetus is present at pelvic beam. So what will be the line? Longitudinal line. So if we have to see through the diagrammatic presentation, if this is the pelvis, this being the pubic symphysis, and this is the sacrum of mother, this will be the head and this will be the buttocks. So the head will be lying above and near the pelvic beam the buttocks of the fetus will be lying. This is called as the breech presentation. Two different types of presentation. The most common presentation is the vertex presentation, and the next one is the breech presentation, which we are learning now. Here you can see the buttocks are present near the pelvic beam, whereas in the other picture in vertex presentation the fetal head is present near the. After this, now we will see the classification of the breech presentation. Now the breech presentation is classified depending upon the two criteria. So the first criteria is depending upon the extension of the hip joint and the knee joint. And the second criteria is depending upon the complications, the other obstetric complications with the breech presentation. Now we will see the first criteria. The breech presentation, depending upon the extension of the hip joint and knee joint, is classified into two types. First one is complete breech, and the second one is incomplete breech. Now first we will see complete breech. What is complete breech? Complete breech is where the normal attitude of the fetus is fully flexed. full flexed. So there will be flexion of hip joint and flexion of the knee joint, flexion of thighs at hip joint, and flexion of legs at knee joint. Hence we can call complete breech as a flexed breech. So when we do the vaginal examination, the presenting part in the fully flexed breech will be near the pelvic brim. What will be present? Buttocks, that is 2 buttocks, external genitalia, and 2 feet. So for proper remembrance of the complete breech of the flexed breech, we could draw the following schematic diagram so that we could remember all the flexions of the joints and the presenting parts very easily. So for remembrance, we could draw like this. This being the hip joint and this being the knee joint, this will be thigh and this will be the legs. So if we draw the schematic diagram, we could easily remember the complete breech. So there is a flexion of the hip joint and the flexion of knee joint. So the presenting part will be buttock, and near to buttock there will be external genitalia, and we could also have the 2 feet in the presenting part. Now we will see the second classification, that is the incomplete breech. Again, depending upon the extension of the hip joint and the knee joint, the incomplete breech is further classified into 3 types. So first one is breech with extended legs. Second one is the footling presentation. The third one is the knee presentation. First we will see a breech with the extended legs. This is also called as the Frank breech. This is the first and the most common type of the incomplete breech presentation, breech with extended legs. It is also called as Frank breech. In this type of incomplete breech presentation, what occurs? There is a condition where the thighs are flexed at the hip joint, but the legs are extended at the knee joint. So there is flexion of thighs at hip joint, but there is extension of legs at knee joint. Hence the name it is called as a breech with extended legs. As there is extension of legs at knee joint, the name itself suggests that what is extended. So extension of legs at the knee joint, but there is a flexion of thighs at the hip joint. So what will be the presenting part? Again, over here we could draw a schematic diagram for the proper remembrance. So we could draw the following diagram. If this is the head of the PP, the hip joint is flexed but the legs are extended at the knee joint. So what will be the presenting part? It will be only the 2 buttocks and the external genitalia will be the presenting part. So the presenting part will be 2 buttocks and external genitalia. And the main thing to remember over here it is, this type of breach is commonly present in the primigravida. These are common in primigravida patients, females. Common in primi. Almost 70% of the primigravida will represent with this breech presentation. If there is a breech presentation in that lady, it will be the incomplete breech with extended legs, that is the frank breech. And why do this occurs? This occurs because due to the primi, and no efforts are taken prior by the uterus, so there will be good uterine tone. There will be no laxicity in the abdominal wall, so the abdominal wall tone will be also good. And as it is a primi, there will be the early engagement in this type of a breech presentation. So this is the most commonly found breech in the primigravida. The second one is the footling presentation. The name itself suggests that the presenting part will be the foot. So what over here happens, there is a partial extension of both hip as well as knee joint, and this is the second most common breech presentation. So 25% of the breech will be the incomplete footling presentation, and this also we can show by the schematic diagram. If this is the head, so there will be the partial extension of the hip joint as well as knee joint. So near the pelvic beam, the presenting part will be the only 2 feet. The legs will be present near the beam, so during the examination we could feel the foot of the fetus. And the last one is the knee presentation. So what will happen in this presentation, there will be the extension of hip joint, extension of thighs, but there will be the flexion of legs, that is the knee joint. So what will happen, the knees will be present near the pelvic beam. This is not the common variety. You will, in very rare cases, you will find such type of presentation. Now we will see the diagrammatic presentation forward in this video. In the second picture, you could see the complete breech where the hip joint is flexed and the knee joint is also flexed. So it is a full flexion breech presentation. And if you could see in the first picture, it's the extended or the frank breech, wherein the hip joints are flexed but the knee joint is not flexed, it is extended. This is one part of the incomplete breech presentation. And the third picture will show you the footling presentation where both the thighs and legs are partially extended such that the legs are present near the brim. This is the footling presentation. 25% of the incomplete breech presentation is the footling presentation. Now we will see the second classification depending upon the related other obstetric complications. Depending upon that, the breech presentation is classified into 2 types. First one is the uncomplicated breech and second is the complicated breech. So this classification is dependent upon the clinical varieties of the breech. Here it is an attempt made to find out the dangers which are present along with the breech presentation, or how the breech presentation is substituted clinically. So the first is the uncomplicated breech. So the name itself suggests, or the name itself defines it, that if there are no other obstetric complications present along with the breech presentation, then it is called as uncomplicated. So when no other obstetric complications are present in the breech presentation, it is called as the uncomplicated breech. Now the second one is the complicated breech. So it will be the vice versa of the above. When the breech presentation is associated with the other obstetric complications, it is called as the complicated breech. So other obstetric complications plus breech presentation is called as the complicated breech. So uncomplicated is no other obstetric complication, complicated is other obstetric complications. Now here we are all speaking about the obstetric complication. Now which obstetric complications? So the obstetric complications such as, if it is the premature baby, that is a prematurity, if there is a chances of premature delivery, or if there is the multiple pregnancy, that is the twins, or there is abnormal site of implantation of placenta as such in the placenta previa, or if there is the complications in the pelvis, if it is a contracted pelvis. So these are the obstetric complications. Now these obstetric complications adversely affect the prognosis of the breech delivery. These adversely affect the prognosis of breech delivery. Hence it is called as the complicated. So the breech delivery or the whole era of the pregnancy will be complicated, hence it is called as a complicated breech. And during the breech delivery, if the following things are observed, such as now during breech delivery, there might be extended arms of the fetus, or there might be extended legs, or as we have seen, there might be contracted pelvis. So this contracted pelvis might become a major difficulty in the delivery of the head of the fetus in this presentation, or any other difficulty which are found during breech delivery. This is called as the abnormal breech delivery. If there are extended arms of fetus, extended legs, or a contracted pelvis which will adversely affect the delivery of the head, or other difficulties which arise during the breech delivery, this whole is called as abnormal breech delivery. So these were the classification of the breech delivery, where we saw the first one is depending upon the extension and extension of the knee joint and the hip joint, which is classified into complete breech and incomplete breech. Again, the incomplete breech is further divided into subtypes, 3 subtypes. First is extended with the breech with extended legs, footling presentation, and knee presentation. And this was the second classification depending upon the related other obstetric complications, that is the uncomplicated breech and complicated breech.